Hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Hello, hello, hello. It's Mary Z Easy Recipes. Mary Z Easy Recipes here. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. Feel free to join in. Feel free to join in. I'm inviting everybody to join in the live stream. Feel free to join in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to the live stream. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. It's Friday night, Friday evening. At the moment, it's about 2011. So we have lots of time before we go to midnight. I'm talking about the people, like where I am, and other people are still in their afternoon. Feel free to join in. Feel free to join in the live stream. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. We have another session today. Another session on a Friday night. Another session. So feel free to join in. As you come in, please remember, or just remember to just like the video. And if you have not connected with the host, please do connect. Please do connect. So welcome to the live stream. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Feel free to join in. Welcome, everybody, to the live stream. It's Mary Z Easy Recipes. That's my name. And I'm just urging everybody to connect with me. And at the same time, come in and join in the live stream. Come and join in the live stream. We are happy to be here tonight. It's a wonderful Friday. It's night time where I am. I wonder what time it is where you are. We have Not Kalami. Hello, Not Kalami. Not Kalami is saying hi. Hi, Not Kalami. How are you today? And how is your day? Oh, the day has already gone here. We are now looking at like evening or night. We also have Bavik J9. Hello, Bavik J9. Feel free to join in. We also have a new guest in the house. That is Zeljiko Josipoviki. Hello, Zeljiko Poviki. Zeljiko Poviki. Bovik is saying good. He's saying he's good. We also have Lucy Sakiti. Hello, Lucy Sakiti. Oh, is it morning where you are? Here it's, Lucy is saying it's morning. Here it's in the night. Yeah. So, if I may ask, where are you connecting from? And not Kalani is saying it's Saturday at 6:20. Oh, already you're on Saturday. Oh, in the morning. I wonder, where are you connecting from, not Kalini? Because here it's nearly 8:15 in the night. So if you don't mind, where are you connecting from? Not Kalini, not Kalini. Where are you connecting from? If you don't mind telling us. So feel free, guys, to join in the live stream. Feel free to join in the live stream. And my name is Mary Z Easy Recipes. I have a beautiful channel, and I'm inviting everyone to just subscribe to the channel, and I'll be very happy. As you subscribe, remember to watch some videos, and remember to just to watch some videos, watch some shows, and and all sorts of like I have some posts. I also have this live stream, so I'm really thankful that we managed. Oh, not Kalani is saying Queensland, Australia. Wow, welcome, welcome, all the way from Australia. I'm really happy to have you here. Not Kalani, not underscore Kalani. Oh, welcome, welcome. So how is Australia? How is the temperatures or the at the moment in Australia? So not Kalani is from Queensland. Wow, that's really beautiful. So feel free to join in the chat and maybe you can say your favorite, like hobbies, your hobbies, that would be lovely to hear your hobbies. So North Kalani is Queensland, Australia. And Lucy Sakiti. Lucy Saskiti. Oh, that's lovely. So North Kalani is saying, that is Jock College Vlogs. He's saying, how are you, Mary? Is recipes. I'm very well, thank you, Jokia. Nice to have you in the live stream. I hope we have had a great day today. My day was really wonderful, We also have a Billa is saying hi. Hi, Billa. And Jock is saying hi as well. And Jock is really, saying like done. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a very good gesture. That's a kind gesture. As you come in, just do the likes. And as you come in, remember to connect to the host. The host being Mary Z is recipes, And Hope is saying me. And King Sloth. Hi, King Sloth. Lovely to have you in the live stream, King Sloth. It's a beautiful day and we are happy to have you. Yes, I remember your name, King Sloth. Yeah, you were once here. So I feel so happy to have you again in the live stream. Feel free to air your hobbies, tell us where you are connecting from, because we really enjoy to hear. Oh, it's like someone is joining from Australia. That is really amazing. So if you, the guests, are free to say where you are from, I'll be so, happy. So Job is saying, my city is 1:18 a.m. Oh, you're already after midnight. Wow, that's really amazing. So, all the same, we are really happy because even me, I'm a late sleeper. I don't go to bed like before midnight. I usually go to bed like midnight and, around that midnight. I usually don't go into the AM. I usually like do 11, 12, that's what I do. So not Kalam saying nobody has asked how your day was. Imagine, people need to ask. And I'm asking everybody in the chat, oh, how was your day? How was the day? How was the day, King Sloth? How was the day, Jock? And how was your day, not Kalami? How was your day? Who else is here? How was your Bilha? How was your day? And yeah, it's always a courtesy to ask each other how our days are, or where. And Lucy, how was your day? And Lucy is saying, Little Owen. Where is Little Owen? Is it Luthania? Little Owen, Luthania, maybe. Little Owen, oh, maybe it's the language, Little Owen. Okay, that's nice, Lucy, to tell us where you are connecting from. And Job is saying good English. Oh, thank you so much. And we are happy as always to have people. Pakistan, wow, beautiful. And Job is saying he's coming from Pakistan. Wow, that's really awesome. Pakistan City. Wow, that's amazing. So we're happy to have people from all corners of the world. Like everyone always say that, oh, we are a big village. We are a global village. So we are happy to have people from all corners of the world, from east to west, north to south, and central, all the points of the world. That will be wonderful, yeah, I tell you, to have everybody attending the live stream. So not Kalami saying, I have to go now, bye. Yeah, I do understand because it's too late. You need to relax. Otherwise, thank you, not Kalami. Always come back and check on your on your friend. We are now friends. It's Mary Z is recipes. So always check on us, and I will check on you as well. So when you check on me, then I will know, oh, you have checked on me. Then I always try to connect back, which is a good gesture. So we are really happy today. We have another live stream, which is going on now from the host, Mary Z is Recipes. So as you come in, just, try to do the the likes, and also remember to subscribe, and remember to watch the videos and watch the shorts, watch the play the playlists, and just to name the important things on the platform. Job says, Mary receives. I'm watching video. You are five. You are five my sides. Oh, are you? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Jock is saying, is also giving us some support and greeting everybody. Oh, that's really wonderful, Jock. I really appreciate Jock. And yeah, if you leave a comment, I always check on you as well, when I'm free and when I finish the live stream. So we are really happy today to support one another. The main thing is just to support one another so that we grow. It's all about growth, and it's all about having people to watch your videos, people to leave some comments, and sometimes people will share the videos, which is an awesome thing to do. So it's all about connecting, supporting, and doing the good thing to each other, because we are all aiming for one thing. It's only one goal, the goal being to entertain the public, to well inform, to give one or two ideas to the public, and also just to to have some connections, to know each other, and to grow. So we are happy today. We have another beautiful live stream. So today is a Friday, end of the week, and we are already in the mood of weekend. Some are already, like having their slumber. They are already having their bedtime, which is beautiful. Depending you with your time zone, where you are, there are time zones. And Joke says, sis, you check my message, my site with my running. Oh yeah, I will check you out. If you leave a message, I will always check you out. That's good, So I'll check you out. It's Joke. Let me just jot the name down so that I won't forget. Joke is Joke, HIO, and village. Oh, it's a village. Jokio village vlogs. Oh, Jokio village vlogs. Oh, that's an easy name to remember. Jokio village vlogs. Oh, that's really beautiful. So he says, sis, you check my message, my site with your running. Yeah, I will do that. No problem. So we are happy today, and the people are coming in and supporting the live stream, which is really beautiful. We are just hoping more and more people are going to join in, because that's the goal, to have people coming in and out, coming in and out to the house, so that they support the live stream. So I'm really happy today, because it's another day of exchanging information, of sharing information here and there. So I can start by saying today, Friday, it was really a beautiful day for me. And the thing is, when I woke up, I was surprised. When I looked through the window, I could see, ice all over the place. So there was ice on the roofs, ice on the walkways, ice on ice. Ice on the rooftops, ice on in the gardens, ice on the along the walkways, ice on the windscreens of cars, ice covering the cars. So today it was a Friday. It was like just a beautiful Friday, because ice is not something to really like worry much about. We can always manage. It's just it's just an ordinary ice day. Which was, yeah, okay. So I saw that the ice was all over the place, but I had to go somewhere. So I needed to catch a bus, to go into the town. A job says, sis, your TikTok account ID. Oh, my TikTok account. I will share it with you when if you watch my video, Jock, then I can always maybe put it on my bio. Yeah. So I wonder if it's allowed to put on the bio. I'll check out if I can put it on the bio. If not, I can always, like, if you respond to my or to comment on my videos, then when I comment back, I can always tell you my TikTok. I can always tell you. I need to find out if it's allowed to share the TikTok account, and I need to find out if others, share the TikTok accounts on the YouTube platform. So I'll find out. Then I will forward it, because I do have a TikTok account, and but nowadays it seems like I'm concentrating more on the YouTube account rather than the TikTok account. I don't know. It just happens. So, nevertheless, we are really happy to be here today and to share ideas, and to have a good time together. Jokyo Village Vlog says, your video, myself running okay. Bye, good night is my 2-device mobile video on. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, if you have like 2 devices, you can use them, like do something else with the other device and do something else with the other device, like supporting other people with your devices. So that's an advantage to have 2 devices. So I'm really happy today. So Jokyo is saying, Jokyo Village Vlogs is saying, bye bye, good night. So anyone in the chat, please, you can always also check on Jokyo Village Vlogs and connect with him. So that's how we grow. We grow by connecting to other people, and other people connect to us, and then we become like a chain. It's like a chain reaction, a chain. When the chain join, a chain, it is those little groups, or those little like hooks. So each part of the chain joined the other, and the other part joined the other, and the other, and the other, and the other. So that's how it is. Like when you are on the YouTube platform, you connect to other people, and you become like a chain, which is awesome. So let's keep on supporting one another. Let's keep on like checking on one another's platforms. Let's keep on um, watching their videos, their shorts, their long form videos, and watch the live streams, attend the live streams if you can. Yeah, because I know live streams sometimes are a bit like, maybe when the live stream is going on, maybe you are doing something for the family, and sometimes it becomes like, but when we have some spare minutes, it's always good to watch other people's live streams, because that's how we grow, and that's how we support one another. So going back, we have Hobner Ecklet. Hello, Hobner Ecklet. How are you doing? And it's a pleasure to have you in the live stream. So, Hobner, you are welcome, and feel free to join in. You can tell us, when you come to the live stream, especially to Mary Z's live stream. She's always asking you about where are you connecting from? What is the nearest city? Or you can just tell us which one is your nearest city. Because I seem to know most of these cities. If you say like you are connecting from which one? I know. If you say you are connecting from like which one from like Liverpool, I don't know, I will have an idea where this Liverpool is. If you say you are connecting from Rome, I will have, Lisbon, I will have an idea. So just tell us your nearest city. It will be really good, so that we know where you are connecting from. For example, someone has just told us is connecting from Queensland. Then we know where this Queensland is. So we are happy today. We have Etha. Etha, hello, Etha. Etha is saying, yo, Mary. Yeah, what a greeting. I love such greetings. So Etha is here today and to support Mary Z Easy Recipes. The host is called Mary Z Easy Recipes, which is beautiful. Welcome, Etha. And it's nice to have you again today. And feel free to just utter any sentiments, like where the city, your nearest city. Maybe you might go down the city by driving or by car or by what. Or you might always go to the city. Some people, like go to the city by train. We also have Amando Mom. Amando Mom, hello. Let me wipe my glasses. My glasses get a bit teeny. So I always like to wipe them, because they are a bit of a type. So Amando Mom is here. Hello, Amando Mom. How are you? How is how is everything? And how was your day? I hope everything is fantastic. So it's always nice to have you, Amanda Mom. Amanda Mom is a very good supporter, of this channel. So guys, you can always check out on her. She also has lovely videos and a beautiful channel. And yeah, that's it really. Edda is saying, my nearest city is the city of York. Oh, I know. I have a slight idea where the city of York is. Yeah, it's. I think I was looking at one day at a documentary about the city of York. They were talking about some historical things. So she is near city of York, which is a beautiful city. And she says, I like to drive there by car. Yeah, let's hope there's no congestion charge. Like in London, when you want to drive by car, you need to be careful, because there are some parts where there's some congestion charges, and you need you need also to mind, your car, whether it fits the whatever the edge of your car. They call it what? I've just forgotten. So that's up. That's what happens to the city sometimes, and nowadays, like some cities, when you go there, you struggle with parking, you know. But especially if it's like a busy weekend, parking in most cities this is really sometimes a problem. But otherwise, eventually you'll find parking, and then when you find your parking, Then if it's weekend, then you go to do your shopping, or you go to have your your eating out. I like eating out, but I don't usually do eat out. But I love that when I have the chance, or when someone says, "Oh, let's go and have some eating out." I love that in the city. So Ether says, no charges up north, but the traffic in York is ridiculous. Oh, all right. At least you have no charges. Oh. But okay, traffic. Oh my God. So it's like you want to go and do a quick shopping, you'll just get delayed. Yeah, that's what it is with the big cities. That's what it is. We also have Theba Simpson. Thebat Simpson. Oh, hello, Thebat Simpson. Oh, that's a beautiful name. It is really unique. Thebat, really beautiful. And Thebat is saying yo, it's great. They're saying yo, and I also say yo to Thebat. That's how it is. We are happy to have people joining in. And as you come in, Thebat, if you don't mind to tell us your nearest city, we can be, we'll be really happy, to hear these cities, like the city of York. Yeah, it's a beautiful city. So, Thebat, which one is your nearest city? It doesn't matter if you don't want to say it, but we are just asking, like kindly. We're asking kindly for you to name your city. And Amanda Mom has just given us some love and some hugs, which is really beautiful. So I was talking about the weather today. When I woke up, they were like icy rooftops, icy car tops or car windscreens, icy walkways, icy everywhere. But I managed to get the bus. I had to go to the city by bus. So I went to the city by bus, and it was good. And as a Friday, it was not really like packed. The city becomes packed like on Saturdays. So I just did what I wanted to do, my business, and then came back home. But the pathways continue to be icy throughout like the whole day, because the temperatures are just plummeting. So we don't know what is going to, we don't know what is going to happen. Whether we might get some, I don't know, maybe some snow at some point, which is fine. It's just mild weather, just cooling down, which is okay, because it is expected to be like that, and we are not complaining. We welcome, because that's the beauty of nature. When nature is there, you can't do anything about it. You just let it go, let it go, let it go. You just let the nature go, and it will do what it does. So we are happy today, and we don't know about tomorrow. Tomorrow maybe it's going to be again another cold day, because at the moment it's really cold. It's really cold, but manageable. So we are happy today again. And guys, you can tell us, if you have any like hobbies. I really love to hear hobbies, or if you have any sentiments, or any questions. That would be wonderful to hear your questions or any hobbies. It will make the world, it will make it will make the session so interesting. Yeah, it will make the session so interesting. Or if you have any plans, for the festive season or the festive holiday, any plans, you can tell us any plans for the holiday which is coming. It's only about how many days now. Today is the 21st of November. So 21st of November, that means we only have 9 days. 9 days to go to the holiday. Here it's a public holiday. The 25th and 26th are public holidays. So the 24th, that's Christmas Eve. That's the day I really enjoy. I don't know, I like Christmas Eve. Because Christmas Eve, the 24th, it just puts me in the mood of celebrating. You know, I just feel like a happy soul when it comes to the 24th of December. So um, we only have 31 days, left to go into the festive season, which is, time is just ticks, time ticking, is just continues to go very fast. And before we know, we are already in December, which is a beautiful thing because we love the festive season and people love to visit to come together with friends and families, getting together and just having a good time, enjoying themselves. They can enjoy, they can do like board games. People love to do board games. And I don't know if many people still love to do board games, but they are really good, especially for the Boxing Day. You can do board games. You can watch, your favorite films. You can watch comedy. You can watch Christmas. They are usually Christmas time. On most channels, they will show you some Christmas films, and the Christmas films they are so entertaining because they all have like a happy ending, they always have a happy ending, the Christmas films. Yeah, sometimes I do watch one or two Christmas films and I really enjoy them, I really enjoy them because it's the time, Christmas time is time when you feel just like you are relaxed a little bit and you are just in the mood of being happy and enjoying with your family and friends. So we are really happy today. We have 12 likes in the house. That is incredible. It is unbelievable. So I just want to to express my gratitude for those who have managed to leave the 12 likes, which is awesome, awesome. So we need to thank, it's like thanking people for what they do to you is a very good thing. It's very important because they say that it's called courtesy, and the word itself, the word courtesy, it's like a beautiful word, because it is a word which is representing like good actions, courtesy. So it's always courtesy to express your gratitude when people do good things to you. That's why I'm saying thank you for leaving the likes, and thank you for those who have decided to subscribe to the channel. And please keep on subscribing. I have a friend who always say, please keep on supporting, which is really awesome. So today is a beautiful day and we have a beautiful topic waiting for us, in this session, in this discussion. We really have a beautiful topic. But before we go to the beautiful topic, I just want to go through the countries of Africa. I once like mentioned them, but I just want people to keep on getting like being familiar, with the countries of Africa, because like I've said already, that the world is now a global village, and we need to know what is happening from north to south, east to west, and the central, the central, like if we think, oh, let's just run around, like around the equatorial region, it will stretch along those continents. It just stretches, so we need to know and to find out about our fellow citizens, where they are living and what's happening there. And we need to always be in touch with both the current affairs and then the like international affairs. Current means the current affairs where you are living, and do you know what's happening? What is happening there? How is the temperatures? How are how is the economy there? How are people faring? Are they happy? And I was one day I was just searching around information, and I found someone talking about happy nation, the happiest nation. I was really surprised that people can do statistics about like happiness. Which country has the most happiest people? Oh, that's really amazing. That's really like something surprising. So I was someone was saying, oh, they were listing the country, saying, oh, this country, and the happiest country is this one. I can't remember the list, but people can come up. Those people who do various research in various fields, they can come up with all sorts of like statistics. You know, happiest country, and someone was saying the country with maybe the most billionaires. And they can also come up with countries with maybe the wealthiest country in terms of the like the revenue of a country. So it is really interesting, and it is really good just to know these countries, and and have an idea of the activities going on in such country, in the countries. And you, when you see or when you hear about the activities going in certain countries, then you begin to understand. You begin to understand your country, and you begin to compare your country. It's always nice to compare countries. You compare country. Oh, this country does this, and this country does this. It's like interesting. And then you can even look at their food. Oh, these people in this country, they love to eat certain food, and these ones like to eat certain food. And you can also go into the like economic activities. You can say, oh, I didn't know that this country produces rubber. Like, I think which country produces rubber? Isn't it Malaysia? And you can say, oh, I didn't know that this country is known to have lots of crude oil. So it's interesting. So we have Noah Jolini Chaplain saying, hello, I am back. It's lovely to have you in the live stream, and we are really happy because we have quite a beautiful audience, and the audience, are really like responding. So I was saying to the audience, if you can tell us your city, the city nearest where you live, or you can tell us your country, or you can tell us your sport. For example, my favorite sport myself is football. But the thing is, I mostly watch football when they're like cup finals. Because some of the time I cannot watch the football because of like lifestyle, other things going on. So Noah Jolie says, Chaplain says, hello, I'm back. And Gemma, hello, Gemma. Gemma is saying, Zaharov. Gemma Zaharov is saying, hi. Hi, Gemma. And Gemma is saying, hi to everybody, which is awesome. So let me just give you a quick view of the countries of Africa. And I give you the countries of Africa and their capital cities. And then another day, there will be always time. I always have time. I'm happy because I always find time. And yesterday, I was saying, oh, I need to find time to read a book. It's now like a long time. I haven't been reading books. But books are just like, when you are holding a book, sometimes it feels good. And you just read. Then you say, oh, I'm done. Then you say, I'll go back to read the book tomorrow. Yeah. Gemas are happy saying, I will donate 500. Oh, where are you donating, Gemma? If I may ask you for for details so that I know. Where are you donating to me or to someone else? Is it to me? Because if you want to donate to me, I have what they call buy me a coffee. Is it buy me a coffee? I think so. Yeah. So you can always like donate there. Yeah. Because I'm not yet like monetized. I'm still, struggling to get what they want. So maybe one day I'll get monetized, and when I get monetized, maybe people will just start to give me like they call it what. I forgot the name again. They start giving me like some chat, So thanks, Gemma, for that for your donation. And if you want to donate to me, I only have the facility which is called Buy Me a Coffee at the moment. If anyone wants to, to support me with any other, with like whatever currency or whatever, there's something called Buy Me a Coffee. If you go to my bio, you'll see that one. It's called Buy Me a Coffee. So we are really happy today, very very happy, because I love Fridays. Fridays are like, oh, Fridays, they are just like relaxing. That's why I love them. Even the like the dinner you have on Friday seems to be like relaxing. You just prepare something nice, or you can order something which you like on a Friday. Or you say, oh, today I'm not cooking. Let me just maybe buy this and this. So Friday is that day which is, just relaxing. Friday evenings are beautiful. Usually they are really good. So let's go to the countries of Africa. Countries of Africa. We have Algeria. It is like up north of Africa. And the capital is called Algiers. We have Angola. The capital is called Luanda. We have Benin. The capital is Porto Novo. Porto Novo. We have Botswana. And the capital is Gaborone. We have Burkina Faso, and the capital is called Ouagadougou. Oh, that name is really, I find it so like unique, Then we have Burundi, it is Gitega, and Cameroon, just to the west of Africa, like not northwest of Africa. The capital is Yaoundé. Then Cape Verde, the capital is Praia, and the Central African Republic. The capital is Bangui, and we have Chad. Chad is like I think Chad is like a bit of central of the, like not a bit of central. So Chad, the capital is Jamena. Then we have Comoros. The capital is Moron, and we have DR Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. That one country is really is a rich country, and the capital is Kinshasa. We have a country called Egypt. Egypt. Oh, the name sounds so like I don't know. Egypt is the capital is Cairo. And Egypt, when I hear the country Egypt, I always think of the pyramids and the camels, and the desert and the Nile River. Wow, it has those like, physical features. The desert, the Nile River, and the man-made structures, the pyramids. Then we have Equatorial Guinea, Malabo, Eritrea, Asmara. Then we have Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. Oh, that name I really like it. Addis Ababa. It sounds so good. Then we have Eritrea, Asmara, Eswatini, Mbambane. And we have Gabon, Libreville. Wow, I like that name as well. I don't know. Libreville. Then we have Ghana, Accra. Nice name as well. I mean, nice name for the capital cities. The capital cities really like amaze me, the names of the capital cities. Then we have Guinea, Conakry. And we have Guinea, another one called Bissau. Ah, there are two. I didn't know that. Then Kenya. Kenya is quite common. It's like popular because of the city. The city is called Nairobi. Nairobi. Then we have Lesotho. There's a city called Maseru. Lesotho. All these are countries of Africa. And yeah, we keep on going with the lists. We have Liberia. Liberia. Wow. I used to hear lots of news about Liberia long back. And the capital is Monrovia. Monrovia. Then we have Libya. Libya is really popular. And the capital is Tripoli. Tripoli. We have Madagascar. Madagascar. I think along the Indian Ocean. And the capital city is Antananarivo. Antananarivo. Then we have Malawi. Malawi. There's a lake there called Lake Malawi. And the country, I think, they grow lots of rice there. Yeah. So Malawi, the capital is Lilongwe. Lilongwe. They have Mali. Mali. Bamako is the capital. Mauritius. The capital is Port Louis. Then we have Morocco. Morocco is just like, near like Egypt, somewhere there. North of Africa. Rabat is the capital. Then we have Mozambique. It's like bordering the Indian Ocean to the east of Africa. And the capital is Maputo. Then we have Namibia. It also has a desert, Namibia. And the desert is called Namib Desert. And the capital is Windhoek. Windhoek. And we have Niger. The capital city is in Niamey. Then we have Nigeria. Nigeria. When I hear about Nigeria, I always think the capital is Lagos, and yet it's Abuja. Yeah, it confuses me. It's Abuja. Okay. Then we have Rwanda. The capital city is Kigali, and then we have Sao Tome Principe. The capital is Sao Tome. Senegal. The capital is Dakar. Seychelles. These are islands. Seychelles. The capital city is Victoria. Victoria. I think named after the Queen of England. Then we have Sierra Leone. Freetown is the capital. We have a new guest in the house. That's the Badfires. Is saying, hello, peoples. Welcome, the Badfires. And then we have Somalia. Oh, Somalia. Like it's east of Africa. And Somalia, the capital is Mogadishu. Then South Africa is just to the south of Africa. And the capital is Pretoria. But there's another big city there called Johannesburg in South Africa. And there's a country called Tanzania. And the capital is Dodoma. And there's also South Sudan. It's a big country, South Sudan. I don't know. I think the capital is Juba, something like that. Then there is Togo. The capital is Lome. And Tunisia. The capital is Tunis. Uganda. The capital is Kampala. Zambia. The capital is Lusaka. Then last in the list is a country called Zimbabwe. And the capital is Harare. So those are the countries of Africa, just to familiarize ourselves. Oh, that's Africa. Maybe you can meet someone, like, oh, I'm coming from Abuja. Then oh, the person is coming from Nigeria. and someone say, oh, I'm coming from Sierra Leone, then you know the person is their city is Freetown, Freetown, something like that. So we are again saying hello everybody. Feel free to join in the live stream. You can always tell us the city near you. And if you tell us the city where you near you where you live, we become very like excited and we just want to picture the city. Oh, the lady lives in like near New York. The lady lives like which one? Sometimes I want to name the cities of Europe. And when you hear your city, then we have an idea. And this just, gives us, it's like, it gives us, like, um motivates us to find out more about about your city. For example, you can say, oh, I come from Cairo, then people know, oh, it's Egypt. And you can say, oh, my city is London. Then people know, oh, it's United Kingdom. And maybe you say, New York, USA. And Shanghai, where is Shanghai? In China. And you can say, United Arab Emirates. What's the city? What's the name of the city? Where most people love to go. It's called Dubai. And you can say, oh, my city is called Seoul. Seoul. Where is Seoul? Seoul is the capital city of South Korea. And Berlin. I think most people know Berlin. It's really like popular. Berlin in Germany. So that's the beauty of it. Toronto. I love this town. The name. I just love the name. Toronto. Toronto in Canada. All right. So those are some of the cities around us, and I love just mentioning the cities, and just to get to familiarize with where people are living and where people can connect us from. So today we are going to talk about something special because we are going towards the festive season, and this thing we are going to talk about is something special because we are just most people are waiting for the festive season to come. So today we are going to talk about what is called Christmas dinner. Christmas dinner is just like a speciality for those who celebrate Christmas. Some people maybe they don't celebrate Christmas, but for those who celebrate Christmas, Christmas dinner is really a speciality, and Christmas dinner is part of the Christmas day or the festive season. It plays a very important role. So we usually uh, have a Christmas dinner on the 25th of December. Thereafter, it's finished. It's not longer called Christmas dinner. It's only the 25th of December. If you say, oh, I'm going to prepare my dinner on the 26th, it will just be like an ordinary meal. But the special thing about the 25th of December is the day when people love to prepare Christmas dinner. So we only have about, let me wipe my glasses. We only have about 33 days to go. I think it's 33 days. 33 days left because Christmas this year is on a Thursday. It is on the 25th of December on a Thursday. Then on the Friday, we are going to have a Boxing Day. It will be the 26th of December. So today our focus today is the 25th of December. So what are we going to do? What will you be doing if you are like someone who loves Christmas, someone who celebrates Christmas? Then you have to think of the activities for the 25th of December. But today, I'm just going to focus on the Christmas dinner. Yesterday I was just having a discussion on the Christmas presents. Now we are imagining that now that all our presents are now under the Christmas tree, and we have the shiny wrappers with different colors of wrappers under the Christmas tree. And now, it doesn't end there with the presents. We need to complement the presents with a dinner. Most people love dinners. Most people enjoy food. Most people do love food, and even me, I do love food, and I enjoy food. To be very frank, I enjoy food as well. But I just don't know whether I haven't planned, what I'm really going to be cooking on the Christmas day. Because usually the, this Christmas day dinner is prepared early. I think that's the best time to prepare it. Early in the morning of the 25th. Because we want to have it as fresh as we can, to have the fresh turkey. So today we are going to talk about the turkey, because that's the main aspect, of dinner. Um, when we look at, some people in America, they call it Thanksgiving. And in the United Kingdom, it's a Christmas dinner. So we want to look at the turkey today. That bird. That's the one we are going to look at today. So 25th, Thursday, Christmas dinner. Then around, usually when we have our dinner, the following day is Boxing Day, and that day we are going to say, oh, let's look at what is under the tree. Let's look at all those papers and boxes under the tree. So people will usually unbox presents on the 26th of December. Then someone say, oh, I've received some headphones. And someone say, oh, I've received maybe a beautiful flannel. And someone say, oh, I've received a perfume. My God, this perfume is the best ever I've ever received. So we'll be opening the gifts on the um, morning of, and like the the members of family can't wait to open the gifts. Yeah, I'm talking about like what people normally do, but of course there are some people who don't do those things. But they celebrate Christmas. That's fine. If you don't like do the Christmas tree, well, some people don't do the Christmas tree. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just talking about generally, what people generally, the word generally. What is the norm? We can call it the norm. Normally, or the norm, or usually, what do people do? So, I said, uh, Christmas dinner on the 26th. Then, on the 25th. 26th, we unbox the presents. Then, after we unbox the presents, we are really filled with joy and happiness. Then, according to the modern Christmas days, these are the days of our life. So these are the days of our life. We are the ones living in the modern times. We are not like in the 18th century, or I mean in the 18 something, 19th century, or the 16th century. We are in the 21st century. Our century is 21st century. So according to the people who are living in the 21st century, they like in some countries, they will say that around the 6th of December, after about on the 12th day after Christmas, that's when all the Christmas trees like removed, and packed back. Maybe if you want to use it again next year, then after about on the 12th day, you pack your Christmas trees back in their containers, in their like boxes, so that you you stock them away, and then and all the baubles and all the angels, all the figurines, all the ice sprinkles, everything from the Christmas tree, you pack them away. So this is just become a tradition nowadays, because people say, there's a belief, a modern belief that you shouldn't keep your Christmas tree beyond the 12th day, because the people now are believing that, oh, if you keep it beyond the 12th day, it will like bring some bad luck to you. So people would normally, like on the 11th or 12th, they do away with the Christmas tree. They do away with all the decorations, even the balloons, the ribbons, everything. Then we come back to normal. We no longer have our decorations. So that's what people are believing nowadays. And we also know that Christmas Day is a public holiday, and because people are celebrating, so it's usually family time and gift time, Christmas time. So let's just find out um, what people usually, have for dinner. There are many, people can come up with the various recipes. It's not like, oh, you need to have this only, or it depends with your taste and what your family likes. So, of course, the roast turkey is the one which will take the center stage. The roast turkey takes the center stage. And, yeah, but like I always say, it also depends on the family. Some people say, oh, this year they don't want to do the turkey. They'll do other things. It's fine, There's always freedom in what happens in different households. So that's the beauty of us human beings. We are always, free to do, what we can. And some people just keep to the tradition. They just have the roasted turkey and with other, supplementaries. So I'm just going to mention some of the foods which people can prepare, maybe together with the turkey or without the turkey. But yeah, let's look at when you have the turkey, as your main dish. You can always include other, side dishes. When you go to a restaurant, you say, oh, I need a side dish. Or when you go to a hotel, they say, oh, you can have this as a side dish. So people can also have like alternatives. They do the turkey, yes. Then what are the other things which they usually include? They can include baked ham. Some people like ham. They can include baked ham. They do like roast potatoes, and they can have like another, another um, the side dish of beef. Some people love beef, so they'll say, oh, although they'll just have a little piece of turkey and a little piece of maybe baked ham, and they'll have another piece of beef, like variety. People do love variety. So if you want to, the onus is on anyone. If they like to, they can have baked ham, mashed potato, beef. They can have pork, maybe wrapped in bacon. Some people like that. They love pork, and they can wrap that pork. It's like a lump of pork, and they wrap it in bacon, and they like it, and they enjoy it. And they can have roasted chicken. Because even though there's turkey, there is the main dish. You never know. Maybe children say, oh, children, with the young ones. Sometimes they'll say, oh, they don't want it because it's not like turkey, it's not like something which is eaten every day. Usually, for many people, they don't like eat it every day. I don't know if other people eat it every day. So maybe some members of the family would say, "Oh, they don't want that." Especially the the younger ones of the family. They act sometimes. They do what they want. They ask what they want. So they might say, "Oh, don't want that. I want that." So you can also have roasted chicken. Oh, we have Gulf Adventures. Gulf Adventure, Jamaica. Hello, Gulf Adventure. Long time not seeing you. How are you? So Gulf Adventure is saying, Gulf Adventure in the house. Yay, I know. You are welcome, Gulf Adventure. It's very nice to have you here. And yeah, And Gulf Adventure says, Gulf Adventure have new videos out. I will check them out, Gulf Adventure. Yeah, thank you so much for coming, and I really welcome your support, Gulf Adventure. So, guys, those who are in the chat, you can always check on each other. And we have Gulf Adventures there. He has beautiful videos. We have the Bud Files. They have beautiful videos. And we have Amanda Mom. We have beautiful videos as well. And some people they came just to support us. And Ether there and Amanda Mom, just to name a few. So we can always check on each other and support each other. So I'll read the other names later. So I was saying, check on each other and always remember, Mary Z, easy recipes. Always remember her. And those who are like, in the chat, can you always please remember to connect to Mary Z's recipes and to connect to all the other content creators in the house. So we were saying, some people like roasted chicken, they include it because that Thursday morning, we said Christmas is going to be on Thursday. You need to wake up very early, and start being the chef of the house and prepare all those different dishes, side dishes, and the main one is the turkey. And then you can prepare pork. Some people love pork, some people like prime rib. There's a meat called prime rib. So you can just do the oven again, prime rib. And usually people love, they love to prepare sauces so that they can just drizzle on the turkey, drizzle on the beef, drizzle on the ham, and so on and so on. So usually people make what is called cranberry sauce. It's delicious, from the cranberries, it's really delicious. You can include that, and some people do like greens as well. You can have like Brussels sprouts. You can have green beans, as part of your side dishes. And you can also include like lasagna. Some people are able to make homemade lasagna, but I've never made homemade. I've seen the chefs on those chefs making homemade lasagna. So you can also include lasagna, And we said the meat is like, if you want to. Turkey is your main, on the main. Then you can include beef, pork, chicken, and you can also include. We had left the other one. You can include leg of lamb. The massive leg of lamb, and you can roast all those. Because maybe you are having lots of visitors coming, and some people do love. They love lamb. Some people love pork. Some people love beef. Some people love chicken. Just as like treating them as a variety, But of course, everyone will dig in the turkey. We expect everybody to dig into the turkey because this is the main center. This is the main attraction. the main attraction is the turkey, you know. So we will be expecting the guests to enjoy the turkey. We also have Hobnel Ekleti. Hello, Hobnel Ekleti. Hobnel Eklet is saying hi. Hi, Hobnel. It's lovely to have you in the live stream. Feel free to tell us where you are connecting from. I mean the city. If you say you are connecting from maybe Kingston, then I'll know, oh, it's our beautiful Jamaica. So just feel free to tell us where you're connecting from. So that's what we are, we are just discussing. When I say all these types of meat, it doesn't necessarily, it doesn't mean that I'm saying that's the tradition. No, I'm just saying giving options, there's, and just be flexible. But we know our main agenda is the turkey. The turkey is our main agenda, and um, and also know that it's not like I'm saying it's compulsory that we must have turkey. I'm talking about traditionally. Here we are focusing on the norm, what people usually do when it comes to Christmas Day dinner. They do the turkey. And if you want to include the side dishes, it's up to you. But the main agenda is the turkey. I do love the turkey. So yes, the other day I was saying, the turkey sometimes it is like priced. It's like sometimes you just say, oh, should I buy it? Should I not? You start having like 50, 50, 50. You start creating like 50% in your mind. Should I buy? Should I not? You start to, you start to weigh, like you start to balance, to balance like you're balancing on a seesaw. Should I buy or should I not? Should I buy? So what I normally do, and not normally, what I'm planning to do is I love the turkey so much. I love it because it's something which I don't usually eat. But when it comes to Christmas, I really love to have the turkey. So what my plans are is that on the 24th of December, I will go to the Christmas Eve, I'll do a Christmas Eve shopping, and you never know. These shops are unpredictable. The supermarkets sometimes are unpredictable. And you never know. You might be one of the lucky ones, when you go there and, the turkey, because nowadays, they are, I think, I think they are not yet there in the freezers. I went to the supermarket today. I didn't check, but I will start checking like tomorrow to see if they are there. Maybe they are already there in the freezers. So I'll try to go on because I haven't bought one yet. So I'll try to go to the supermarket on the Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. Then when I go there, you never know. These supermarkets are like, they are unpredictable. Sometimes they'll just say, oh, we are now reducing the big turkey. So if they are like reductions, then I will just buy at reduced price, which is good. But if I go there on Christmas and they haven't reduced them, then I'll just buy on normal price. It doesn't matter because it just comes once and then it will come again next year. So I will just do that for fun. Just checking them out. The turkey, because I really love the turkey. So the question is, why turkey? Why are we going to be roasting the turkey? Why turkey? That's the question. Me, I didn't know why turkey, because all these years I was just like preparing turkey here and there, but I didn't really know, where this all came from. Well, sometimes we need to question ourselves that, oh, we are in this tradition, and we need to find out, knowledge is good, knowledge is just beautiful. If you know something, if you know anything or something, or you know things, it is really good, So I was just asking myself, why turkey? Why? All these years I wasn't that inquisitive, but now I'm so inquisitive about things. I don't know why, I'm so inquisitive. So I was just saying, let me just find out why turkey for Christmas. Why? So they say that um, it is like a historical, it is like historical, and it is said that um, um, people used to love to have the take, of course. It's like it has been there for many years, and people were enjoying the bird. But during the times of King Henry the Eighth of England, so during the times of King Henry the Eighth, I think they said the king is the one who was like officially, having the turkey for Christmas. So there, from that time, it became like now a tradition, because it was sort of like endorsed by the king, you know because we love our kings. We always want to see what they're doing, and we always are interested to see what they're eating and their diet. We love to read about them and so on. So those days, King Henry the Eighth, you know just started enjoying a dinner where they had prepared this turkey. So that was, when this, became like a tradition from those days. It is long back, And after the King Henry endorsed the eating of the turkey, and then it became like a tradition. Thereafter, um, they say that from that time and into the Victorian era, it was only about turkey for dinner, for Christmas dinner. See, ever since the Victorian era up till now, you know, the turkey was endorsed as the main thing for Christmas dinner. So until now, people really enjoy the turkey as their main dish. It's about the main dish for Christmas. So, remember, whenever you're having the turkey, remember that it's not like modern. It has been there. That tradition, sort of, it has been there. Imagine, since the time of King Henry the Eighth up to the Victorian era, and then the other era, and then this era, So it has been happening for quite a long time. So that's the history of the turkey. And now, like I said, in America, I think they call it like their dinner, they call it like Thanksgiving. If anyone can tell me in the audience, is it true that you call the Christmas dinner Thanksgiving in America? I should think so. They call it Thanksgiving. So that's the story of the turkey. And now we love the turkey, and we really love to prepare the turkey during Christmas on the 25th of December. So let's now go to the preparation of the turkey. You need to be, when you, on the day of preparing the turkey, you need to be alert. You need to be like hands on, and you need to be focused. You need to stay focused when you prepare the turkey. And you need to be like a chef, to act like a real chef, because the turkey is a delicate bird, and you just need to make sure that you save it safely. It has its requirements. So it's special. It's different from the chicken. Sometimes with the chicken, we say, oh, chicken, what can I do, chicken? You just maybe, oh, spice the chicken, and you chop the chicken, and, cut it into slices. And I say, oh, what can I do with the chicken? Maybe you just, oh, let me pour some vinegar on the chicken, and then maybe we roast it. But the turkey is special. The way we handle like chicken is a little bit, like, I mean, chicken seems to be easy. You can do like several things with the chicken. But this Christmas dinner, where we are using the turkey, we need just to be like on hands on and to know what we are doing, because we don't want to leave out some of the ingredients. you know so I think the best thing is, you just, if you don't have a printed out recipe, maybe you just, write your recipe down, and make sure on Christmas Eve, you know make sure you have lined your ingredients, because I think most people will do it like early morning. I don't know if people can do it like Christmas Eve. Maybe some do it Christmas Eve. It all depends, which is fine. So what you do is, because we, I haven't seen like most people in the homesteads, they don't keep the bird, unless you are living on a farm. Unless you are living on a farm. Most people don't keep the bird. Me, I don't keep the turkey because I have no facilities for the turkey. Yeah. So most people are like me. They don't rear the turkey. But some people who are farmers, they are lucky because they can rear their own turkey and enjoy their own turkey. So for most people, like in the urban areas, they will buy a frozen turkey. You buy a frozen turkey, and when you buy your frozen turkey, you bring it home, you put it in the deep freezer. Yeah, that immediately when you come with it home. This is before Christmas. You put it in the deep freezer, then it stays there. It stays there, and it will be like a rock. It will be like a rock. It will be like frozen. Frozen to the what, I don't know. Then remember, a turkey is a huge bird. It depends. Some it depends with the size, but mostly, the turkey you can't compare with the chicken. Usually, the turkey is of like larger size as compared to the chicken. And sometimes, if your family is big, is a large family, you need a huge bird, a huge turkey. So the turkey is frozen. You bring it home, immediately you put it in the freezer. Then the action will start. On the day of cooking, or the day you want to cook the turkey, the first thing is to thaw. You need to thaw the turkey. You never, according to the experts, to the dietitians, to the chefs, they know this. You never roast from frozen. We don't do that. To those who know about, the recipes of the turkey, you always should thaw the turkey. You thaw the turkey, and when you thaw the turkey, then you leave it at room temperature after thawing. So there are two ways. Of course, there are like three ways you can thaw a turkey. The first one is you remember, you are taking it from the freezer. So the first method of thawing the turkey is to put it in the refrigerator. So from freezer to refrigerator, then it can stay there in the refrigerator for 24 hours. for about 24 hours. And then you let it in the refrigerator. Of course, when you put it in the refrigerator, remember just to put something, sometimes it will be dripping. So you need to put some container underneath it so that the drippings don't go into the other food in the refrigerator. This is just to avoid contamination. So that is a way of slow thawing. So slow thawing involves putting in the refrigerator for 24 hours. Then another way of thawing is quick thawing. It's like, oh, I forgot I came back from work late, So it's no longer, it's no longer viable to thaw it in the refrigerator. So you need to think of some other ways, some other tactics. So the other tactic is you can use water. What you do is maybe you no longer have a long time. You can take a big bowl or a saucepan of water, and then you dip it. You dip the turkey there. Then after like some maybe like 30 minutes or so, 30 minutes, you pour out the water. You put fresh water again. You continue to do that. Then you leave it. 30 minutes, you pour out the water. You put it back again. So every 30 minutes, you are changing the water until, it will be in a big container until you find, oh, the take is just like the ice is disintegrating and your take is like, oh, it is softening. So you do that. That will help you to quick thaw your turkey. But overall, the best idea is just to put it in the refrigerator. Like you are going, maybe you want to cook it early morning on Sunday, maybe on Thursday. That's the Christmas day. So that means on Wednesday, early morning, you take it out of the freezer and put it in the refrigerator. So that's the first thing. Thawing. Thawing is important because you want your turkey to be free of ice. So after thawing the turkey, you can then just leave it at room temperature, and then as it is in room temperature, you take it from the fridge, you leave it in room temperature just for a little while. Then you need to pat it dry. You need to pat it dry. You pat it with maybe a kitchen roll. Yeah, you pat it dry, and then after the patting it dry, you immediately just season with some pepper. Your favorite spice. Maybe pepper is best. Pepper and salt and pepper. You just like sprinkle all over, and inside, salt and pepper all over, So while we are there, some people would ask, because I said when it thaws, you then sprinkle salt and you take like a kitchen roll and pat it so that it is a little bit free of lots of moisture of water. Then there's a question which some people might ask. They would ask this question. They would say, we are saying we need to sprinkle the turkey after like dabbing it. So the question which other people ask is, why are we sprinkling the turkey? Why are we dabbing the turkey from the fridge when it thaws? And the question is, why are we not washing the turkey? Well, some people usually like to wash everything, every type of meat they cook. So people would have that question, why are we not washing the turkey? So, I don't know. If you want to wash the turkey, you can wash. But according to the experts, the ones who know about the, these meat, types of meat and so on, they say that you should not, after you thaw the turkey and dab it, remove the moisture, you should not wash the turkey, because the dietitians, I think, and the chefs, some say that if you start washing the turkey, it's a big bird, you start washing and water will be like splashing all over, splashing all over. They say it can lead to some, spreading of some bacteria, and, because it's a big bird, you never know, maybe it is some like unwanted, like particles or bacteria and so on. So it is just a way of avoiding contamination. So the best thing is not to wash the turkey. Yeah, that's what the experts say. And they also say, if like you wash the turkey and it's like it might spread on surfaces, the water might spread on surfaces, and it might result in people getting some salmonella, type of bacteria. So that's the advice from those who know about this bird. Yeah. So they continue to explain that if you don't wash the turkey, do not get worried, because when you like finish dressing the turkey and you roast your turkey, you know the heat of the oven will kill, you know any sort of like unwanted, like, if there are any unwanted organisms, the heat of the oven will just do away with unwanted organisms, like if there are any bacteria present, because the cook temperature for turkey is, you can go up to like 165 degrees Celsius, I mean Fahrenheit, and you can cook it like 74 degrees. When it's cooked, you can check the temperature after you cook to see whether it's 74. You can poke the thermometer. You know, so that's what the experts say. So when you handle the turkey, before you handle, wash your hands thoroughly with soap and warm water. Then after you finish like stuffing the turkey, always remember to wash your hands thoroughly, because we are talking about contamination. We don't want contamination to spread, because remember, Christmas is a day where we have loads of food items. So with the turkey amidst the food items, we just want all the other food items to be to be free from any contamination. So the onus is on the chef to wash the hands. Wash the hands. Yeah, you need to wash the hands. So I've told you the origin of the turkey is a main meal for the Christmas dinner, and I've told you about the washing aspect of turkey and the thawing aspect of turkey. So let's go now to the recipe. Now let's think of the recipe. People have different recipes. The one I'm going to give now is just like a basic, a basic recipe. You can always include other things in your recipe, because people have been like preparing the turkey. Imagine, since the times of King Henry VIII, and then the Victorian era, and then this up to this era. So the turkey is just like, it has been there, and we know what to do. Like I said, sometimes it is like fascinating or interesting to talk about things people already know. That's why I'm talking about preparation of the turkey for Christmas dinner, because most people already know, and they have their own recipes. But here today, it's just it's a discussion. I'm just like writing an essay where the person says discuss the preparation of the turkey. So it's just like writing an essay, and people know how to do it, and they know what to do. So this is just like I'm writing an essay, you know. So we have finished. The turkey has been thawed, and the turkey has been dabbed with like kitchen roll, and we are just preparing it on its own. We don't have any other foodstuffs close by. All we have are the ingredients, in the vicinity of the turkey or near the turkey. All we need is just the ingredients, and the other ingredients are just far away, maybe in the cupboards or maybe in the refrigerator, because we want it to be on its own. And because this bird was slaughtered, like maybe I don't know when when the farmers slaughter the bird, and it has been just been there in the freezer. So what ingredients do we need to prepare our delicious turkey, the Christmas turkey? Yeah, so after we dab the turkey, then we spread, like, this is just an example. You can spread like pepper, salt and pepper all around, all over the turkey. You spread pepper, salt and pepper, salt and pepper, salt and pepper. So that's the first thing to spread. I think the idea of spreading salt, is like, you are trying to protect the turkey so that, it is like within the hygienic sort of thing. So you spread the salt, you sprinkle salt and pepper. Then you are now going to think about, it has been sprinkled all over. Then you are thinking of stuffing. So that's what makes this recipe special. The stuffing of the turkey is really awesome. And I also love it. And I just want to improve my skills on stuffing the turkey. So you need to stuff it because it's a huge bird, and it is a hollow, It remains like hollow. So you need to stuff that hollow part of the turkey. So what do you do? You can start by maybe sprinkling some dry seasoning as well. You sprinkle inside there some dry seasoning, and then you can, if you want, you can include maybe onion. You know, you chop your onion, maybe whether it's red onion or a white onion. This is just basics. Some people don't like onion. If you like onion, you can have a bit of onion, and then you can like have some lemon as well. Maybe squeeze some juice of lemon, and you can then have fresh herbs, various fresh herbs. Then with the herbs, there's a variety of herbs, all over. You can do garlic. You can include them together. You can have maybe, if you want, you can include them together, like garlic, rosemary, thyme, sage. Oh, only to name a few. This can be part of your fresh herbs. So the fresh herbs are then, with the onion and so on. Then you can then include them in the stuffing. And sometimes people also buy artificial stuffing. The shops are ready to, they sell artificial stuffing. So if you like that, you can include that, or you can make your own homemade stuffing. So there's always some variety of stuffings to use. There's always some variety. These are just examples. Fresh herbs, dry herbs, onion, salt and pepper, things like garlic, rosemary, thyme, sage, just to name a few. I told you that after you dab them, the turkey, before you stuff the turkey, you need to let it rest at room temperature, maybe for about 1 hour. This is to ensure that all the thawing is complete. Then you start stuffing. You sprinkle, and you use your favorite stuffing. Then there's another aspect. So after you stuff your turkey, before I forgot something. Usually the turkey, if it's like from the supermarket, it comes with the neck and the goblet. The parts of the turkey. It sometimes comes with the neck and the goblet. So if your turkey has neck and goblet, make sure you remove it. Remove the neck and the goblet from the hollow thing. You just check the inside, the hollow part of the turkey before you that time when you will be like you want to pat it dry. So you need to first of all remove from the inside. They usually pack the neck and the goblet. So those you take them out. Then you start dabbing. Then after you dab, then you dab. Then you leave it maybe for an hour, and then your stuffing will begin. I think the best thing is after it is thawed, you leave it to rest for 1 hour. Then you can, you'll see whether then you can dab again, dab, to remove the extra moisture. Then you sprinkle your salt and pepper, and then after that, you like put some dry herbs inside, and then some on outside as well. Then you prepare your stuffing, herbs, garlic, onion, lemon, all sorts of your favorite stuffing. Then after that, after the stuffing, we still have something. The last thing we can do, there's something you can do. When they prepare the turkey, usually the skin is like a bit loose. The skin of the turkey sometimes is a bit loose, or you can like just pull it a little bit. You pull it a little bit to loosen it, maybe with a sharp object or with your fingers to make it a bit loose, like on the other side. What you can do then, you prepare some sort of herb butter. It is called herb butter. So herb butter is a sort of like stuffing, like butter, which you apply inside the skin of the turkey. So herb butter, you make it using some soft butter. You just beat some butter. You put a bit of salt and you put a little bit of pepper. So it's butter, salt, and pepper. So you beat, and they become fluffy. Then after that, you sort of like open the skin, a little bit of the turkey, and you force the herb butter inside the skin, because the skin will be a little bit loose. Then you force it inside there. You apply the herb butter inside the skin, and then the rest of the herb butter you can then apply it on the skin, outside the skin of the bird. This is to make sure that when it is roasting, it becomes crispy, and also adding some sort of flavor to the bird. So remember herb butter. Yeah, some people don't go to those details. They just, like stuff their turkey, that's it. But if you want to add an extra touch, adding an extra touch to the turkey, you can always try to include herb butter. Beat butter, sprinkle salt and pepper, and then beat it again to mix Then apply oil inside the skin, like inside the skin of the turkey. I think the under part here, this one. You apply the herb butter. Then after that, then your bird is ready for roasting. Then you let it roast for cook at about 74 Celsius, Yeah, it depends on the oven. Your judgment is best. And then you, some people, they like to use foil, but some people don't like to use foil. So it's on your own discretion. But the thing is, we like our turkey to be cooked. It should be cooked, and to become crispy and tender. Crispy and tender and well flavored turkey. That's our aim. So you let it cook, you let it bake or roast, and then, yeah, you can always keep on peeping, to see if it's not burning. But normally it will take time. So by the time you want to serve dinner, it will be ready. Your turkey is ready. So that's how we can stuff the turkey and pamper the turkey with some herb butter, salt and pepper and butter. And so after your turkey is cooked, is roasted, when you feel that, oh, it's roasted, you can always do it. You can then take it out of the oven, and what do? You don't, if you take it out of the oven, you don't just like, oh, I'm already serving. You let it rest. Usually, if you watch the chefs on the TV, they usually let it take rest for a few minutes, for at least like 30 minutes. It needs to rest. Yeah, they say they want. I don't know what the main reason why they say the meat or the turkey should rest. So you let the turkey rest, and then you start carving. You start carving your turkey with a sharp knife. After about 30 minutes of resting, you carve the turkey, and then you serve your guests, and they will definitely enjoy the turkey. So Hobner Ecklet was saying, hi, hey, and which is really nice. So that's the road to travel for the turkey. That's how the basic recipe for preparing the turkey. So I know some people have other recipes. There are loads and loads of recipes out there which you can follow, which you can use to prepare your turkey. But this one I've given is just like basic, the basics, yeah. And some people try other, they go on other, avenues, to prepare their delicious turkey. Yeah, they do other things to come up with the delicious turkey. So, when you are now serving your turkey and it's ready, and you have done all you can to come up with a crispy and tender and delicious turkey. Some people also focus on preparing what is it called? Is it a dressing? sort of a dressing for the turkey. And I said there's like, you can find some ready-made dressings, like gravy thing or dressing, like when you're serving the slices of turkey, then you can pour on to the turkey. I don't know, do we call them like dressing? Or yeah, I should think so. So you can use, you can find out some various, like dressings. They act like gravy. So if you don't want like the day-to-day gravy, you say, oh, today we are having something different. Because sometimes the day-to-day gravy is just like, oh, we always have this. It becomes like monotonous. If it's like the same gravy you make for your chicken like every day. So on this particular special celebration of the festive season, you need a special gravy, a special like dressing for the turkey. So you can do like fruit seasonings, like you can try cherry, and you can mix with cranberries, something like that. Cherry cranberry, you can use that as well. Or you can come up with your another different like dressing or gravy just to serve the turkey with. Yeah. So there are always other varieties out there which you can try. Yeah. And we said earlier, many side dishes. There are options for many side dishes. You can have Brussels sprouts. You can have roasted potatoes as well. You can have lasagna. You can have, yeah, any type of vegetable. You can have those. Or you can serve with what is some broccoli type of, you can serve with some broccoli, or and enjoy. Even you can include a little bit of carrots as your side dish as well. Carrots, Brussels sprouts, turnips, if you have some. Yeah, you can have those as well. So let's just give now a quick like look at what we have been talking about today. So I'm just going to mention the highlights of this like presentation. So I said, do you know where this idea of preparing turkey came from? And it is said that by those who study history, they say that during the times of King Henry VIII, that's the time when the king started like enjoying, having a turkey, a dinner for Christmas. Then, it just then started from those days until it spread during the Victorian times. People were just doing the turkey. And until the present day, we are doing the turkey. And in America, they also do the turkey. And they call this dinner Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving dinner, sort of. And so with this turkey, we need to stay focused when we want to prepare this dinner, to prepare this this bird, the turkey. And usually, like in urban areas, people do not like rear the turkey, so they depend with they buy it like commercially from the supermarkets. So when you buy your turkey from the supermarket, obviously it will be frozen. So as it is frozen, you cannot like cook it as it is, like in a frozen nature. I don't know about air fryers. If you can roast a turkey in an air fryer, I don't really know. But the main thing here is you need to thaw the turkey. So you can either thaw the turkey slowly. You give it 24 hours in the refrigerator, or you can do the quick method of pour water, throw out water. Pour water, after 30 minutes, throw out the water. You keep on doing it. You keep on doing it until the turkey is, is free of, of ice, is thawed. Then when it thaws, you then leave it for maybe an hour before you start working on it. You leave it for maybe an hour and just leave it resting. Then after that, you dab the turkey with some kitchen roll, or if you have like a special clean cloth which you no longer want to use after, you can just dip it, and then it becomes dry sort of. Then thereafter, you sprinkle salt and pepper all around the turkey, salt and pepper in the inside and outside. Then after you sprinkle your salt and pepper, then that's the time to make your favorite, stuffing. You need to make a stuffing for the turkey. So the stuffing is like your choice. But usually people use herbs. They can use garlic, fresh herbs, dry herbs, and they can use like onion. And some people opt for pre-made stuffing. They buy the stuffing together with the turkey. So all that is fine. Then after stuffing, you make what is called some sort of butter. You make what is called herb butter. Herb butter. Herb butter is when you whisk some butter, and then you put salt, you put pepper, butter, salt, and pepper. So that one is for just the skin. So you need to push a little bit into the skin, between the skin and the flesh. You find a way of just pushing this herb butter. Then your stuffing is ready. You stuff your turkey. The herb butter is ready. You just push it in the skin. Then what's next? It's ready for roasting. Then you roast your turkey, and you usually, if it's like from the shop, they usually give you instructions, and they will tell you the heat for the oven. Then you can always, before you throw the wrappers, just jot down the heats required. Because the turkey comes in different weights, sizes. Some are big, depending on how much how much of a size of a turkey you like. So do the suitable temperature for the oven, and then after some time you see that your turkey is ready. Then you let it rest from the oven. Let it rest. Then when it rests, then for about 30 minutes, then you start carving your turkey, and your side dishes are ready, your gravy is ready. Then you can serve your guests, and they will have a wonderful, delicious turkey. So I hope you have enjoyed this this well-known subject about the turkey and how to prepare the turkey. So I hope, as for me, I hope I'm going to to manage the recipe, if I manage to buy the turkey and enjoy the turkey during this festive season. So we have now come to the end of our presentation. So I'm just going to read the names of the people who have been here listening to Mary Z Easy Recipes, talking about this precious dinner, the Christmas dinner. Precious dinner because we are going to enjoy, or most people are going to prepare the turkey for Christmas. So thank you, all of the people who are listening and those who attended. I'll just read your name. This is just a way of appreciating. Hobner Ecklet, Carl Adventure, Gulf Adventure, Jamaica. Thanks all for coming to the live stream. We had the Bad Files. We have this Gemma Zaharov. And we also had Noah Jolini and the Bart Simpson. Oh, did I greet you, the Bart Simpson? I don't remember reading your name. Oh, sorry if I didn't greet you. Then we had Ether. Ether was here. Great support from Ether. And Amanda Mom was here as well. And who else? Let's check. We also had Jokio Village Vlogs. Yeah, he said it was like early morning where he is. So he was here. Jokio Village Vlogs. Who else was here? Yeah, that's Jokio. We also had King Sloth. King Sloth. Yeah, he was here as well. King Sloth. And we had Hebner. It's Hobner. Hobner Ecklet. Hobner Ecklet. Wow, that was lots of people. And we had not underscore Kalini from all the way from Australia. And we also had Lucy Sakiti. Lucy Sakiti. Wow, there were loads of people attending this live stream. And Baviki. We also had Senchiko Sipovic. Wow, and not Kalini, all the way from Australia, was the first one to attend the live stream. So, guys, thank you so much for attending the live stream. And I would also like to urge everybody out there to please subscribe to the channel and share the videos, and also come back in the near future to watch the videos and to support Mary Z Easy Recipes. Have a wonderful time.